Good day, family. Welcome to day 14 of our Love Revelation. We thank the Lord for His goodness and His mercy for how far you brought us. For these past days, I'll be sharing on some antidotes to fear, and I want to key off from what I shared yesterday on 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 14 and 16. That says that His love compels us, because we believe that if one person died, then all of us died. He died that we might not live, but to live. We might not live for ourselves, but to live for Him. So I'll be sharing on how fearless love lifts us up again. Many people are afraid to take a step to their destiny and their purpose because the enemy is painting them pictures of failure. But I want to challenge you. Go ahead and do it. If you fail, His love is going to lift you up once again. Until you do it, you never know whether it's going to fail or not. I want to share the story about an encounter between Jesus and Peter. Now, prior to the crucifixion of Jesus, the Lord said, I'm going to be crucified and many will abandon me. Peter was first to speak. He said, hey, listen, Lord, even if it means death, I'm going to go all the way with you. Then when the real deal came, Peter could not keep his promises. You know, many of us will make big promises, but in the flesh, there's no way we can fully fulfill our promises. So I want you to understand that if you fail, there's a time for you to say, I've made a mistake, but I'm going to rise up again. When Jesus rose up, He sent a message. He says, go and tell my apostles and then tell Peter that I'm alive. Jesus started a reconciliation with Peter because He knew that what Peter has done, there was no way Peter could come to Him unless you go to Him. There's somebody who has made a mess in your relationship and you're waiting for them to come up. Listen, what they've made, they cannot approach you, but the Lord is speaking to you. Go out and take the first step, because God dwells inside of you, and bring them back unto yourself. Let fearless love lift them up of wherever they are falling. And Jesus told Peter, He said, Peter, do you love me? Peter looked at how Jesus had loved him. He said, how can I love you back? He said, then take care of my sheep. And the Lord is challenging somebody else that if you really love the Lord, there's a time for you to go out and do business for Him. Life is not all about you. It's about what God has called you and commissioned you to do. Now, with Peter experiencing the second chance, see, that's all he needed. He rose up from that place, and you and I know how the role that Peter played in the spread of the gospel. He went all out to give his all for the Lord. And sometimes all that the people in your life need is another chance. And I'm telling you, all that your project that you have abandoned needs is another breath. Give it another breath of fresh air. You failed last year, so what? Give yourself opportunity. His love, His fearless love will do what? Will lift you up. Just as Peter had a second chance, we also have another chance today. His mercies are what? Are brand new every morning, and great is His faithfulness. I love this old hymn that says that love lifted me. He says that when nothing else, when no one else could have, when I was sinking deep down, out of desperation, the Lord lifted me. And I'm praying that as many who have fallen, wherever it is, that the love of God, the fearless love of God, is reaching you today. It's time for you to reach up your hand and gather from that place you are and to where you need to be. And what's going to be action plan? Action plan is so simple. Listen, maybe you did a project last year and you failed, and the enemy is saying that you are a failure. No, you are not. It's time for you to dust it up and do it. And what happens if you fail again? You're going to rise up and do it again. Why? His mercies are brand new every morning. And as usual, you're going to share this video with somebody else. Reach out to somebody and make life new for them and for yourself. God bless you. We're going to get ready next tomorrow, and then we receive our brother Fred as he takes us through the weekend. God bless you, and I'll see you again. Bye-bye.